League Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your St. Louis Cardinals.
Almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Next offering is down low. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that is out of play. And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Walker makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ball 1 there. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, Donovan throws to first in time, and Guerrero is set down. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Kevin Gossman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gosman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Up and
That's a
in.
ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And here it comes. Line drive, and it stays fair.
Batting second, the shortstop, Mason.
Mason Wynn digs in now. Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Donovan aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Lars Nootbaar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man at first, one away. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Wilson Contreras in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next offering upstairs. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Line drive, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Nolan Arenado now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Tough start for him so far, already at 30 pitches here in the first. That missed inside. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Contreras rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Foul ball there. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first, Pedro Pajes. Next up for the Cardinals. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And it's 1-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Ball to strike.
Nope. That's inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Here's a 2-1. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Jays nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Here's the
off
center
for
fielder,
Toronto,
Dalton
center fielder,
Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Gray back to work. Lifted in the air out to left. And a superb diving catch.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Walker on the move. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Addison Barger.
2 down, bases empty. Addison Barger will hit next. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in St. Louis, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Just off the inside edge. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. You knew it was going to be a close play the entire time, and that's exactly how it played out. Solid attempt by the third baseman, but it was always going to be tough with such a speedy runner going down the line.
So the lineup flips over. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after runner takes off. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will drop foul.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho sizing this one up. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
So man aboard. Now here is Mason Wynn. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Jimenez. One at second.
He's out.
Relay to Guerrero.
He's out.
In time, inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. End of two here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Jays nothing.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
All set for the
left
start of the
fielder,
inning.
Anthony
Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch
outside.
just misses. Santander in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Down and in, moved his feet.
That's ball 3. Hey, 2. Count full.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there,
Right
or for the
fielder,
ump to help
Nathan
him out and
Lucas.
make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
At the plate, Nathan
Ball 1,
Lucas.
no strike.
That one way outside, and it's 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Just
Ball 2.
missed. And that
Ball 3.
misses. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Santander leads off first with one away. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count even 1-1.
Two balls.
Squirts
two
away
strikes.
a little bit. Two now. Hit in the air, left field. Nootbaar moves under it, nabs it, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Nice grab to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium, leading off, Lars Nootbaar.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. And Wilson down on strikes.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Arenado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Redbirds down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. That misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0. Ball.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Vladdy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Foul ball. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Hit weakly on the ground. Over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 4-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Louis Varland.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Digging in, Jordan Walker doubled his first time. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Nance, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Slice to right and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Set down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ivan Herrera digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hammered left field, raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, catcher Pedro.
Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Slings it across, and the inning is over. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they lead it 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Gray back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
He goes down looking.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Fly to left his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball. On the ground, 2 ball. Contreras tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Jays nothing. Brendan Little gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Victor Scott getting ready to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 0 for 2 in this one. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Hard ground ball, base 9. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Wynn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it is 2-1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Now it's 3-2. That one ripped. Oh, he gloves it. So one left for the Cardinals. They lead 4-0. And we're back.
Leading
Top of
off
the
for the
6th
Blue
inning.
Jays,
And now for the
second
Jays,
baseman,
Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located, Veer.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And the batter is George Springer.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Right through there for a strike. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. John King.
Number
He's into the
47.
game with the bases empty.
John King.
Bases empty, one away. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Just missed. Blue Jays down a run. And fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle, Win. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays, known for his late inning heroics. King, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Hit on the ground to short, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's Contreras now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Nance also throwing. Two balls, no strikes to count. That one catches the corner for a strike.
2-1.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and a full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Nolan Arenado. There's the strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
1-1.
Contreras on at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the dirt to second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Runner on at first with one gone. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one fouled off. One-run game, one out, one on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're bumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Left field, way back there, ranging back. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Pedro Pajes. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs.
1-1.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. So the Cards strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, JoJo Romero.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
JoJo!
Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barker.
Third baseman, Addison Barker.
Just
Yep, that
missed.
ball went out.
That's a strike, and a count 1-1. That's inside.
1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar moves under it, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Pinch hitter coming on, Ernie Clement.
Number
And this is a
22,
big at
Ernie
bat coming,
Clement.
Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that drops in for a strike. A 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In there, sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So they're down to their final out. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. They're down to their final strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
These songs are the songs